All right, so I'm going to talk about the home automation portion of Broken Argyle, which is the business portion we're going to start with. Um, when I moved to Tanglewood, I noticed that there was a division between the older generations and the younger generations, and I figured out that that was technology. We're all kind of talking different languages when it comes to what technologies we know. Some of us grew up with a computer, some of us grew up without a computer. Some of us grew up in the digital age, some of us grew up in the analog age, some of us are kind of the in-between of both of those to kind of put us in a good position to be able to join them. Because I do think that there's a definite chasm with the generations as far as technology is concerned. And the young punks are not doing anything good about it. We are kind of shaming the old people for not knowing it. We think that they should know that, or that, whatever. Because we use shame in our society now, which is kind of a real bummer. We really should not use that. And, we need to understand that shame doesn't exist. And it's just a tool of the ego. But so we're going to take the kids from Cypress High School, along with Los Alamitos High School and Cypress Junior College. And we want to groom them to become technical ambassadors to the older generations using their technological capital, creating a feedback loop. We don't want to sell the product ever. We want it to just be word of mouth because we think that it's going to be that good. We think that home automation in general, from all the different companies that do home automation, we think that it's going to be something that's going to save people's lives. Because what we're going to do is we're going to give them an audible, I've fallen and I can't get up solution. So what that means is grandma or grandpa who's living by themselves, now they can live maybe a little bit longer in their home instead of having to maybe go someplace and get assistance. So the older generation is going to love that because they want to stay in their home. They don't want to be told what to do. They don't want to go to home, right? The younger generations are going to be ecstatic because right now the current state of affairs is that they get exploited by their family members to do all their technological stuff for free. And that's not really a good thing, so we need to move everybody around just a little bit and everyone will be happy because then now the kids are going to be getting paid for their time. They're going to love that. And the more efficient they are, the more time that they're going to have to not have to do their job. Because that's what Broken Argyle is about. It's about efficiency. It's about we know how to find ways to do things faster, smarter, more efficient, without sacrificing quality. So we're going to do, if they need help with the Frenorker, right? They don't know how to use their Frenorker, so we'll get someone to go over there. And if they need help with their car or new technologies in their house, we can go and we can help them with that. And Broken Argyle is always going to be unconditional. So anything that you start our service with, like say you wanted home automation and everything was good and whatnot, all of the products that we're going to help you with are going to be unconditional for the balance of your life and their life. And there's going to be another person that I'll talk in a second. But what we're going to do is we're basically going to reverse engineer life. So we found all these ways to do things. Now it's time which were just band-aids, right? They're just patches. Now we're going to figure out the most efficient way. And then we're going to get really, really good at it. Because I've already gotten really good at some of the things, home automation techniques, just by living in my house. For the past year and a half that I've been doing this, it's been enlightening as to what we can accomplish and what we can do. So the second part of this is going to be, at first I was going to call it Lifemation, but I think we're just going to call it Life. And what that means is we are going to just be on call to be there for you whenever you need us. Say you need something, a quick errand done for you, and you can't go do it because you have company coming over. Call us. We'll take care of it. And that's all going to be in the service fee. There's going to be 2 service fees. There's going to be one for kAdence, which is just the home automation, and then there's going to be one for everything, which is going to be a 24/7 assistant that is going to help you with whatever you should need. If you need groceries, we'll go get groceries for you. Whatever you need so that you can do the things that you love in your life rather than having to do these mundane things. We'll take care of the mundane things. That's what you're paying for, is for us to take out the mundane of your life so that you don't have to do it, and then you can love more. You can experience life more with the things that matter. If you want to set up a seahorse tank, we'll set one up for you, or a catfish tank. Or if you want to learn the guitar, maybe we can help you a little bit. When we go into lessons, that's going to be something that's a little bit different, but for the most part, just wanting to know simple things, we're going to be there for you. And we're going to need to find a way for them not to be able to exploit, but we'll get there. And then there's going to be a portion called Bill of Rye. And what that is I'm going to be taking over everybody's bills, and I'm going to be telling them exactly who charges what. So companies like your service companies like AT&T, Spectrum, Verizon, Sprint, whoever else you got, Frontier, I'm going to be taking all of the community's bills eventually and then paying them and then telling the community exactly what they're paying for. So they're going to have like an advocate, essentially, to be able to tell them that, yeah, you're getting ripped off by the companies. You know, when the companies owe you money, they're not so much calling you saying, hey, we're giving you money. But when you're giving that, you know, it's kind of works both ways. So that is going to be a really good one. I think that that's going to keep the corporations at bay, knowing that that we are out here, kind of on behalf of the people, and I think we're going to like that. We're going to see, you know, maybe we can cut the cord a little bit on some of these services and save some money, because that's what we want to do. Is we want to be able to pay for ourselves. So essentially, find ways for us to save you money to pay for the services that we're going to do for you. So I think we'll leave it there.